During the international break, every continent comes alive on our channel, Eurovision, all things Europe, Nations League, Euros, FIFA WC qualifiers. Goal Plus Africa, Africa's Heartbeat, AFCON, CHAN, COSAFA Cup, FIFA WC qualifiers. Libertadores Vision, South America Uncovered, Copa Libertadores, Copa America, WC qualifiers. Silk Dynasty, Asia Spotlight, Asian Cup, WC qualifiers. Harambee Stars Unleashed, everything about Kenya's national team. When club football dominates, we go deeper, United Frontline, the ultimate Man United fan experience. Echoes of Anfield, Liverpool like you've never seen it. House of Galacticos, Real Madrid Uncovered. Premier League Game Month Show, Stats, Analysis, Insights every 4 game weeks. Champions Crystal Ball, UEFA Tournaments, Club World Cup, Super Cup Predictions. Final Whistle Debate Show, the hottest sports topics debated by experts, every 6 weeks. Deal Paranoia, transfer window coverage you can't miss. And for weekly predictions? We cover everything, Premier League, Championship, FA Cup, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, League One, DStv Premiership, T20 Cricket, F1, Women's Super League, international tournaments, and much more. Why subscribe? Because we don't just show games, we predict, analyze, debate, and break the stories that matter. From transfers to tactical battles, from managerial appointments to live watch-alongs, Football Overseas gives you the edge no other channel does. This is your hub for global sports, where every match counts, every opinion matters, and every fan belongs. Subscribe, join the debate, and fuel your passion. The game. Welcome to Football Overseas, your favorite sports hub where passion
Big
meets
up,
sports.
guys. Welcome to
What
the Football Overseas YouTube channel, and we are live for World Cup 2026 quarterfinals predictions, and obviously there'll be some testy games. And this is a break that we have. Finally, FIFA has given us a break. Yeah, and it just took 4 hours break, but tomorrow we'll have watch alongs back again for the World Cup, and then we'll have another break of another 24 hours. Then we have semi-finals, and then we have another break of around 24 hours. Then we have third place, and then the finalists the other day after that. But apart from that, first thing I want you to do is like the stream and subscribe to the channels if you're new to the channel. And yeah, comment where you're watching this from. Tell me where you're watching this from, and what are your thoughts on the round of 16 games? Because some games are controversial, some games were interesting to watch, and yeah. So we start off with the first game on the card on the deck, and that is the African Derby, France versus Morocco. Both teams that have been good, talented, and have been playing very well. France has reached the last 2 World Cup finals back to back, and that is a record you cannot take away from them. And France looks like they could be headed to a third World Cup final back to back to back, and that's something. Yeah, Morocco will be hoping to reach to the final. Last time out, they were knocked out in the semi-final, and they reached the third place and they finished fourth. And Morocco will want to do better this time around. They want to reach a semi-final, but for them to reach a semi-final, there's a hurdle for them to face. Morocco has to face against the former defending champion France, and France wants revenge against Argentina, and France didn't like the way they lost to Argentina, and they want that revenge. They want to meet them again in the final, and France will be playing with intensity, and France will want that win. France was frustrated with the way they were playing, with the way Paraguay was playing against them. They thought Paraguay was playing too defensive, utterly defensive, and that frustrated France a lot. And yeah, in this game, what do I think it will be? Um, I think it will be 2-0, and France with its anger Morocco played quite well. They humbled Canada. Even if the Canadian manager says they are the better side, that is lie and bullshit that I cannot say. It's true, and they were not the better side if Morocco beats them 3-1. So, yeah, and Morocco did play the good game against Canada. And the round of 32, they played well as well. They knocked out. Who was it that they knocked out? Let me check. Uh-huh. In the round of 16. Oh, in the round of 32, they knocked out a certain team. Yeah, they knocked out Netherlands in penalty shootout, and that was a big upset. Yeah, and it's a big upset, and it's a good win for them. Obviously, it shows that they're proven to upset teams, and shows that Morocco isn't a easy side to face against anymore. And winner of this obviously plays against. We are winner of this plays against. Yeah, winner. Yeah, winner plays against Spain. Spain versus Belgium. The winner of that plays against Spain versus Belgium, and going to be a tight game. That game, for France versus Morocco, I put it as a clean sheet win for France. I think France quality is too much to handle for Morocco, and France has a lot of squad depth that Morocco cannot handle. And I'm going for France to advance against Morocco. But Morocco will make France work for it. Those two goals will not be scored easily. They'll be scored from defensive errors. Yeah, but well, France will have to work for those two goals, and it won't be an easy win. Next game is Spain versus. Next game is Spain versus Belgium. That's another interesting game, lively, packed game with a lot of action, fire, and everything else. And to see. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, so that will be a lively game, and that game I think Belgium will really push Spain. Yeah, Belgium obviously has been playing a bit. They've been playing and like themselves how they usually play. Group stage, it has been a tough group stage for Belgium. They had a group stage of a draw, and a win, and it was a tough group stage. It wasn't a group stage that Belgium would have loved to have. Out of 16, they really pushed. They had to come back against Senegal in the round of 32 to beat Senegal 3-2. Yeah, and that shows you about Belgium's resilience. And only one word describes Belgium's performances so far, and that word is resilience. I think Belgium will will struggle against Spain for sure, but Belgium will give Spain a good match and a tough match. Will it go to 120 minutes like the other game in the round of 16 did? In the round of 32 did? I don't think so. And round of 16, Belgium finished that game in 90 minutes. So it was 4-1. Belgium, it was the first time where I saw Belgium play good entertaining football apart from the New Zealand win. It was the first time I saw Belgium play good entertaining football. And this game, I'm going for 2-1 win. Next game is yeah. So that next game is Norway versus England. That would be a tough game, very, very, very tough game, especially for one due to one man, Haaland. Haaland has been a key player for Norway, and Haaland has rescued Norway time and time over again. If it wasn't for that man, Norway will have been knocked out long time ago. Haaland is a beast to handle in the penalty box. I give Haaland the credit where he deserves it. And England, England has struggled defensively, has had some defensive issues. They have been leaking some goals out here and there. And there are some times where you could see England could be knocked out, but they have been rescued by Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane. Those two players are amazing. They have been on good form for England. And I think this game could go to penalty shootout. It has potential to go to penalty shootout because of element of it's either Jude Bellingham shows up because no for Norway that has to silence Jude Bellingham and that's how to keep Harry Kane quiet. If you do that, you can able to dismantle the English squad. Yeah. Um yeah, so I think if they're able to do that on a good day for Norway, it can go to penalty shootout where Norway lose 5-4 in penalties. On a bad day, it can it can be a 1-2-1 win for England. So in the end, I'm seeing England advancing out of this game. Yeah. Last game is Argentina versus Switzerland. Argentina versus Switzerland is and then this is a game where it is a bit controversial. First of all, Argentina is not meant to be in this quarterfinals fixture against Switzerland, but I'll still speak on it. Egypt's defensive structure was a bit, they struggled defensively to keep Argentina throughout the game, and despite the poor refereeing from the officials and how Egypt was kind of robbed in a way, I Messi is a good player, yeah, a very very good player. He cannot keep quiet about, and Switzerland. I see Switzerland will struggle against Messi and his side. Yeah, and I'm going for a 3-0 win for Argentina against Switzerland. Obviously, last time they played each other, Argentina beat Switzerland 1-0. But I think this game could potentially be a 3-0 game because in the end, uh-huh, they're facing who are they facing in the final? Yeah, they're facing England in the final, in the semi-final, to go to the final. So yeah, I don't know whether the Argentinian manager will want to rest to rotate a bit in this game so that he can have a full strength team so that he can face whoever who between Norway and England. He won't have his full 11 to face that team so that he can go to the final. But I don't know what his approach will be, whether he'll do a full strength team for this one and the next, or he'll rotate a bit for this one and then do full strength for the semi final. But that's up to him, though. But my final four for this World Cup is Argentina, England, France, and Spain. Yeah, those were my four favorites. To be honest, I said it before, and I think they were the four favorites for this World Cup, and the script seems to be working. But apart from that, I think that wraps it up. It was meant to, this stream was meant to be who's going to be the final four, and that's what I did. It is my predictions on the final. Final will still be Argentina versus France. Who wins? My prediction hasn't changed. It will be it will be Argentina. If it's Spain versus England, it should be Spain beating in. It will be Spain beating England and England finishing fourth, which is not a bad position under Tuchel. But apart from that, that wraps it up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the stream, and I'll be back tomorrow for live watch alongs. I'll be back tomorrow for the Liverpool stream, and I'll be back for more. Subscribe because this is your favorite sports hub. Football of Chelsea is your favorite sports hub where passion meets sports, and we'll be right back tomorrow. Same passion,